Welcome to the f***ing show.
Woo! Greetings, red tie community. It's a bald-headed, bearded guy in the red tie.
Bearded.
And Mr. Chris Wiggins from Wholesale Capital. How you doing today, Chris?
Fabulous. Thank you, John.
All right. Well, today's episode of Real Estate is not a four-letter word because, honestly, you don't want to be using four-letter words in the real estate process.
No, sir.
And that's why we're here, you and I.
Yes, sir.
To educate them on what happens.
For sure.
So are you excited for today's question?
I can't wait. Let's get to it.
All right. Here's the question.
Today's real estate question of the day comes to us from Fletcher Christian. Fletcher asks, what are some things not to do when on the voyage to purchase a home?
Fantastic questions. So what exactly are the do's and don'ts, Mr. Wiggins? Tell us, please. We're eager to know.
That is a good question, Fletcher. So when you're buying a home, you're going to be asked for a lot of paperwork up front. You come up with all your taxes and your W-2s and pay stubs and bank statements, etc. Well, you're not done at that point, John. The process of the loan can take anywhere from 30 to 60 to 90 days, depending on how long it takes you to find a home once you're pre-approved. During that entire time, you don't want anything to change. So you don't want to go out there and buy a new car. You don't want to go out there and buy some furniture for the new home. You don't want to go out there and rack up all kinds of new credit card debt. Other things, you don't want to be late on your payments. You know, Lord forbid, you don't want to lose a job, obviously, while you're in escrow.
Quite frankly, I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't see it. I'm not impressed. Not one iota.
You're fired.
What?
I always tell my clients, be boring, be bland. We'll give you back your life after we close escrow.
It was a dream. I dreamt the whole thing. It was just a bad dream.
Good morning, sir. Merry Christmas.
Coleman, I've had the most absurd nightmare. I was poor and no one liked me.
Fantastic information, Mr. Wiggins. As always, dropping wisdom and knowledge on the real estate is not a four-letter word community. So thank you so much for that.
Yes, sir.
And if you have a question, make sure you send us the question so that way we can answer it on the next episode.
Yeah.
For Chris Wiggins and Ball Guy Red Tie, remember, real estate is not a four-letter word. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching the f***ing show.